I feel like Travis is a narcissist, so most narcissists don't change.
Once a cheater, always a cheater? That's what Travis Kelce's ex is trying to warn Taylor Swift about, telling her to stay away from the unfaithful football player.
Okay, it looks like the Prince Charming facade Travis has been wearing has finally been yanked off, and if Taylor is still being deceived, fans are definitely not. Many of them have clocked Travis's game and have concluded he is at the top of the food chain in the narcissist kingdom, and he might even have cheated on several of his exes. Interestingly, several deleted tweets from the NFL player and current boyfriend to Taylor Swift have resurfaced, and things he said are super nasty. Like, can you imagine he said something like, "Why can't girls hide their back fat?" Then there was another that read, "I feel like if you want to be a cheerleader, you have to pass a beauty test. There are too many ugly cheerleaders out here." How sick is that? You know what is funny? People actually thought Travis was the perfect man. And now that his dating history is coming to light and his problematic moments are finally being exposed, Swifties want Taylor to dump him and move on. But even with all this new info coming to light, do you think she would actually break up with him? Come on, guys, this is Travis and Taylor we are talking about. They are literally the couple of the year, and everyone is talking about them. And, of course, many fans were not fully aware of who Travis was until Taylor, but he is pretty popular in the football world, and he sort of tried to get more famous through other means, like back in 2016, when he had his reality show on E! Called Catching Kelce, which was sort of Travis's version of The Bachelorette, where multiple women competed for his love and attention. The show was trash and ended after one season but had a winner. Travis ended up picking a lady called Maya, and they began dating right after the show. Now, aside from the fact that Maya's character was edited in the most sabotageous way, according to Maya herself, Travis and Maya will go on to have one of the most messy relationships ever. Like, what did they even expect from a reality TV relationship? Anyways, Maya, who we haven't heard from in ages because she isn't exactly relevant at the moment, reared up her head and came ready to spill the beans after the news of Taylor and Travis dating hit the media. Maya shared dirt on Travis, claiming that he had cheated on her. However, sources close to Travis claimed that Maya lied and is only trying to score her 15 minutes of fame since she couldn't get it with the reality show. Now, the thing is, Maya has been saying this way before Taylor entered into the picture. In fact, this goes all the way back to 2016. It started soon after she and Travis split. She told everyone who cared to listen that she and Travis were no longer together because he was cheating on her with a sports broadcaster named Kayla Nicole. Like, she exposed him on all her social media platforms, but they are no longer there because she deleted them. Maya also gave her 2 cents on the genuineness of Travis and Taylor's relationship, telling a media outlet that the reason she doubts their relationship is because Travis loves speaking to the media a lot, and he is only interested in dating Taylor because of the fame. And honestly, that is not hard to believe, because you might think Travis is this guy who is just interested in playing football and just remaining in his sports circle. But that might not be the case. Several signs indicate that Travis has been trying to break into the entertainment industry. Like, he has been trying to get under the bigger spotlight, one that isn't exactly found in his kind of sport, and he definitely got that dating Taylor. Just look at the attention and business opportunities coming his way since he started dating Taylor. Maya has, of course, gotten a heavy dose of backlash since she started speaking about Travis. Taylor's fans are not happy that she is dragging their Queen's man, even if she might be telling the truth and not exactly speaking ill of Taylor. Maya pushed back at Swifties, saying that they are very negative and very hypocritical. She even made it clear that she has no issue with Taylor dating him and thinks they are cute. Swifties are clearly not backing down, and Maya isn't letting them walk over her. However, Travis's people insist Maya is lying, and Travis was not obligated to announce their breakup since their relationship was basically for the show. The thing is, Maya was also upset about their breakup because Travis kind of gave her the impression that they were going to get married, only for him to end things with her after just 8 months of dating. Travis even met her parents, and he gave Maya keys to his penthouse, which made her think he was committed to her.
You thought you were going to marry him?
I did.
Were you in love with him?
I was. He met my parents. I had a key to his penthouse. To me, that means that you're pretty serious.
But after their breakup, she got another shocker, which she shared on her social media at that time. She said, when you and your ex broke up 5 months ago, but you find out via social media that he is supposedly been in another relationship for 6 months. But the thing is, Maya might have been a little delusional, forgetting that she was on a show to compete for the guy, and if there was another season of Catching Kelce, wouldn't that mean he would have to pick another woman? And that would mean he couldn't continue to date her? Anyways, Maya insisted Travis was cheating on her with Kayla Nicole, but Travis people denied it, calling it a lie and adding that it was not the reason they broke up. Honestly, this does not look good for Travis. The cheating boyfriend tag might actually stick and might affect his relationship with Taylor. And that would really be hard for Taylor since she had been cheated on several times and even ended her last relationship due to Joe allegedly cheating. But even his relationship with Kayla wasn't perfect either. In fact, Travis and her dated for about 5 years between 2017 and 2022. Interestingly, they were on and off throughout this period and were constantly getting back together after brief splits. And even in this relationship, the cheating allegations also raised their ugly heads. And maybe Maya wasn't lying after all. Apparently, Kayla and Travis broke up in 2020, and it was because Travis had been unfaithful, but they got back together later on and eventually ended things for good in 2022. But now that fans are digging into Travis's past relationship and trying to find out who he really is, and if he is just using Taylor Swift for fame, they discovered that Travis might have actually been a cheap boyfriend who wasn't willing to spend a dime on his then-girlfriend, Kayla, which is kind of weird given how rich he is as an NFL player, and even if Kayla was doing financially well as a sports broadcaster, she was still his girl, and she deserved to be taken care of. But spot the difference. With Taylor, Travis has dropped huge cash. Didn't he like to buy a mansion so that he and Taylor could enjoy more privacy or something? And everyone pretty much knows that Taylor's bank account is way bigger than Kayla's. So what exactly could be the difference? Why would Travis be willing to buy a mansion to be with Taylor more? But he was super cheap with Kayla? In fact, it could be the major reason why his relationship with Kayla ended. Kayla, who fans are constantly talking about and comparing to Taylor since Travis began dating the pop singer, has talked about how the entire situation has been uncomfortable for her, particularly after fans found out Travis was making her pay for half of everything during their 5-year-long relationship.
On the receiving end of so much unwanted attention from Swifties that she posted an open letter in the form of a video on her Instagram, directly addressing the discomfort she was experiencing, particularly as a person of color.
They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment. Because of your blackness, you should have known better.
And let's be fair, knowing that your ex was willing to buy a mansion for a new woman and go on all these trips to be with them with their own money, while willing to cover the entire cost of other things, must seriously hurt. This does not mean she hates Taylor, but she is definitely disappointed that she got treated less better. Come on, guys. Anyone in that situation would feel that way too. Now, no one is saying she should be entitled to his money, but come on, let your finances also speak some generous love language, especially if you are earning more than $11 million per season. But people are saying he did that to test her so he could be sure she wasn't in for the money, something he is clearly not doing with Taylor. Could it be because Kayla is black? Or is it because Taylor is rich? Anyways, Kayla has made it clear that she has moved on from the situation, and she was able to do so thanks to the therapy sessions she took after their breakup. And while there are several reasons fans believe Travis is using Taylor for fame, one reason that stood out is his taste in women.
Page 6 just released an article about Travis Kelce's dating history. Now, I don't know much about algebra. But 1 + 1 is not equaling 2. One of these things are not like the other. It's giving PR relationship. Big time, huge PR relationship. It's giving there's a contract involved.
Travis is popularly known to date women of color. We see that with Maya, Kayla, Zuri Hall, and even with Megan Thee Stallion. Apparently, Travis and Megan might have met up after flirting online before moving their situationship offline. There are reports that he allegedly flew her out in his private plane to a location where they met up. but there is really nothing concrete there. However, his previous taste in women makes it hard to believe that Taylor is actually his type, making fans question if he truly loves her. Now, to more concerning situation about Travis. Travis is currently facing the heat from fans after he shoved and angrily yelled at his coach, Andy Reid, who is a 60-something-year-old, by the way. So the coach refused to let him play and chose someone else, which is something coaches do. But because Travis wanted to play so badly, he thought his 30-something-year-old self had the right to treat that older man in such a terrible way. It was so bad that it took the intervention of his teammate to pull him away from the coach before he caused more harm. And if he could do that to that poor old man, how long before he does it to Taylor? Fans are, as usual, dropping their 2 cents. With one saying, I don't really like him now, no matter how good he is. Well, maybe that is what they do in football over there, but it does not look good for Travis. Let's not even talk about his terrible and incredibly vain tweet from years ago, where all he did was talk down on women's weight and call them ugly. Like this one, which says, I just caught myself judging everyone that walked past me, whether they were ugly, fat, funny looking, or sexy. So what do you think? Is Travis really using Taylor to get more famous? Will he eventually cheat on her, or will he remain faithful this time around? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to PopPlug.